Hey guys, welcome back. So today, got a little bit of a different project here. It's one I've been putting off for probably too long. Uh, Last year I noticed an issue with this, and in case you're wondering where I am, I'm inside my Winnebago. And this is a Thetford Aquamagic 4, I believe, toilet. And the issue that it was having is when you flush it, it opens up this flapper, and then when you take your foot off, it wasn't closing all the way. And actually, right now it's looking like it's probably almost closed. But what would happen is that it would stay just a little bit open, maybe like that much, an eighth of an inch. And that was enough to let the water out and to let the wonderful smell come on in to the RV and really make it an unpleasant situation. So, sometimes it would work fine, and other times you just could not get it closed. And I've tried cleaning that flapper or the ball or whatever you call that, and it really made no difference. So I'm about to head down south on a long trip, and I need to get this thing fixed. So it should be a pretty easy job. In order to do this, it has 2 bolts you need to remove, just like a toilet inside your house. There's one on each side here, so I've already removed those. And then the only other thing left to do is remove this plumbing connection right here. And you got to be careful. This is old plastic, and there's a chance I could break it. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But I will turn you back on once this is disconnected, and we'll get this thing out of here and put some new seals. I guess 2 seals. One will be the closet flange, which is the seal that is in between the toilet and the floor, and the other one is the one that goes around the ball. Okay, so the good news is this came off very easily. I did put a crescent wrench on here just to keep it from twisting, and used a pair of pliers to loosen that up. So we should be good to lift this thing off. So let me get you set up, and we'll try to get this thing out. Okay, pretty easy, and I'm glad to say that the flange is in good shape. No rust, nothing's broken, and I think that'll go in the trash. Anyway, good. So I'm just going to get this thing out of here into a better location to work, and we'll get this thing apart. Okay, so the next step is to get this plastic shroud off. It's not held on by much as far as I can tell. It's just this screw right here and this elastic that kind of goes around to the other side. So once that screw is removed, I expect this thing should just open up, exposing the bolts and the nuts that'll separate the top from the bottom. You can probably see here, there's a nut, 2 nuts on each side, so 4 total. Those have to come out. Okay, and there's our prize. The old seal doesn't look too bad. I actually feel a lot of grit in here, so I have a feeling that that's what it was getting hung up on. But regardless, I have a new seal, so I'm going to clean this out real good, put the new seal in, and close it up. Okay, so unfortunately, the seal that I got is completely the wrong one. It's not even close to fitting. Plan B, I cleaned this up. There was a lot of grit here, and I'm putting what looks like the best side over here, which sees kind of the, which is where I was having the problem last year. So hopefully that'll be good enough, at least to get me by on this next trip. And I think this is just going to be a dry run for the eventual replacement later on this year. Okay, so unfortunately I am 0 for 2. I bought a new closet flange as well, I thought, and completely the wrong size. So this is the one that was on there. It doesn't look terrible. It was not leaking, so I'm just going to clean that up, reuse it for now, and I will have to do this again when the correct parts come in. Okay, that's it. Back together. Water's turned on. And I'd say that's good. So, this wasn't quite the video I thought it was going to be. I thought it was actually going to replace the flanges, but, I guess worst case, you know how to do it, assuming you get the right part. In my case, it looked like it was sand that was causing the problem last year, so I think I'll be okay for a couple years more with these existing gaskets, but I will order the right parts, because it is only a matter of time before these fail, and it's probably a good thing to have on hand. Anyway, I hope this video helps someone. Thanks for watching.